Carter Show is a paid program.
Dave, if you want to do a quick sweep for drugs or paraphernalia,
no responsibility for its content, and the Wade and Carter Show bears all responsibilities for their opinions and guests.
It's election day. David Brogger joins us from the VPD. We'll talk politics and who knows what else this morning. All that and more. All that and more coming up on today's Wade and Carter Show.
wow. Fake excitement.
And my mouse ain't working.
Why not?
I don't know. It's stuck.
Let's go over the ground rules.
There you go.
Rule number 1. No touching of the hair or face. And that's it.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning to you,
How
sir.
are you today?
So good.
Good. Let's do
So
this.
good. I got you. Bum, 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 bum.
Way to hit that
I
post.
feel good. 41 degrees in Victoria. The Dillon Feed Store thermometer says it's that old school thermometer. Hangs on the
Mercury
wall.
filled.
Yep, got like a cow on the bottom left and like a moon on the top right.
They've got your
Hey,
feed problems licked.
but I'm-
Deerland Feed.
You need a salt lick? They got it.
They've got big
You're gonna
tubs,
have it.
performance feed stuff,
Protein,
positive feed, whatever.
protein
They've got big tubs that are supplement. They've got all your minerals in there.
Perfect.
They've got your grass seed.
Wouldn't it be great if
Hay.
you could feed the dogs that way? Like, no kidding, where they just all go out and lick something and
It
be,
would be
like
good, wouldn't it?
healthy?
Yeah.
How are your chickens?
Good.
When they die, you can get more at
Deerland Feed. So,
absolutely. 41 degrees in Victoria, heading to a high today of 81. Folks, if Dale Fowler can't sell this community today is the day they should be flying in on supersonic jets to get down here for a VEDC day. You'll see Victorians voting in large numbers, participating in the system on a perfect sunshiny day.
So John Cornyn stopped by. I saw his bus yesterday.
Ho-hum.
Was going to go, and it was jam-packed.
Were they social distancing?
Yeah. Dude,
Were there adequate masks?
I drove by. I couldn't find a place to park, so I didn't stop.
Was the Biden bus anywhere nearby?
No.
Escorted by well-meaning Ted Nugentites?
No. And I don't use Texas as a barometer for the rest of the state because we know how Texas goes. So the fact, but I mean, John Cornyn, Ted Cruz, I believe Jeannie Morrison was there, Congressman Michael Cloud was there.
It's like the Beatles.
Even when Bill Clinton came to town, didn't draw the kinds of crowds that showed up that I saw yesterday at Patty Dodson. I don't have an official tally
You
or
think
number
it's
or
a
anything like
support
that.
of Trump and the right?
Well, I mean, even when a Trump parade happens in this town, we get almost 400 cars, thousands of people lining the streets to watch.
I think it's a big problem with our system.
And the president isn't anywhere to be found. There's a cultural phenomenon with Trump, which is interesting. It's probably a once in a lifetime type of thing. It can be scary. That cult of personality can wreak havoc.
He's the next Hitler.
Well, that's what they'll have you believe.
That's the dumbest
Yeah,
garbage.
no, it
I
is.
wouldn't stand for that. I wouldn't stand for that. Nobody I know that's on the quote unquote right is going to stand for that.
Not at all. But that's the way the left wants you. That's the way the Democrats portray him.
He's going to take your health care. He's going to take away a woman's right to choose. And then on the right, they're screaming, he's going to raise your taxes. I mean, they're both somewhere in the middle is reality. By the way, Roe v. Wade's not going anywhere. Can we just get that out in the open? It ain't going anywhere.
When you say you're going to roll back the Trump tax cuts first day in office, the first thing you're going to do, you're raising taxes. Call it what you want.
Guns.
And it's interesting. I talked to a local business owner yesterday. 75 employees in his business in 2016. Trump gets elected, cuts corporate taxes. He used that money to reinvest in his business and help his business grow. He's got 120 employees. Now, if Biden rolls back those tax cuts, and he didn't tell me this, but it only makes sense if you use the money that you are not paying the government in taxes to invest into your business and increase your employees from 75 to 120, which is, what's the percentage on that? You're good with math.
75 to 120, and then you're going up 67%. You're going up 45 people out of 75 is something over 50%.
It only stands to reason that if you're all of a sudden having to pay that money in taxes now,
Yeah.
instead of into your company,
people will get laid
those
off.
jobs aren't all going to be there when it's all said and done. Some might remain, but I would venture to say the 120 that he has now will likely be more like 90 to 100
And
when
there's
it's all
the
said
problem.
and done.
The Republicans say, hey, just give me a dime from everybody. And the Democrats go, no, we want 30% from the top 20%. That's what we want.
Yeah. HR Mallory, good morning to you. I know it's his anniversary, so he's up
Hey,
bright
happy
early.
anniversary,
So
HR.
we don't do that, but
Lindsay.
we don't wish you all a happy anniversary.
We don't
Judge-
do that, but you're beyond family.
Yeah, Judge Posey, second one in. Torrin Bales, good morning. Saying it's a
Hello,
red
Judge.
wave day.
TB.
Christina Wise, good morning. Bobby Leister, 339 YouTubers. I think we're down a couple.
Sweet. We lost a couple more.
Yeah. Andy Ria Jr., the Iceman is in. He's up in Austin. Hope it's not too crazy up there yet. Lisa Poole, Bob Watley, David Glass, Keno Sexton, good morning to you.
Good morning, Keno. I did see some
Mike's
guys
been
working
hot.
at Red
Appreciate
Guys.
that, Chris. And they are.
Guys were working at yeah, man. What are you doing? You didn't do my buttons the way I tell you to. Huh? We kind of go like right
Yep.
there. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Richard King, good morning. Well, I think these are a little hot.
Yeah, you
Too. Yeah, we're a little hot.
everybody's a critic,
Matt Beauchene.
Tell them to come in and run the board. Come on in.
Adam Sugar says, vote Ricky De La Fuente, and then LMAO.
Did you see was it'll come back to me. Forget it.
I saw a post this morning that made me chuckle. Ladies, if you have more than 2 baby daddies, don't vote because you're probably not going to choose the right man this time either.
Wow.
So there you go. I just report. I don't make the news, unlike ABC, NBC, CBS, and the mainstream media who makes the news and then reports it. Randy Gutenberger, good morning. Larry Leahy checking in. Alan Mayer, good morning.
You sound like Joe Biden right there.
Yeah.
Did you and we talked about this, they've all got 100 gaffes. It's just the right has focused on the misspeaking, the misspoken word by Joe Biden. It is hilarious. Tucker Carlson the other night did a deal where he was talking about Biden, and he played a clip of Biden saying, Barack and I both believe that all Americans will get good about the bitches who have it. Play that, you got it? It is
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international pressure.
What? What is that? What is that idiot talking about?
He's going to mobilize.
And he doesn't even go, but he doesn't even go back and go, I'm sorry. He thinks that what
I don't
he
think he
said
knows.
worked. He is pathetic.
He has no clue.
Can't
Kidder
believe it.
checking in, says good morning to me.
Thanks, Steve.
Patrick Strauss, Larry Leahy, Sheriff Lauderback, Heather Monroe, Monica Jost. Says the speaker sounds like his 1970 Camaro. I think I got it fixed now.
Still? Is it still there?
I don't know.
Hey, I was country.
Enough of Mike. Mics are a bit hot.
Do we need to turn that little thing down up there?
Better. No, we're fixed. Thank you, Rena Scherer, for
Thank you.
letting us know.
Rena.
Yeah, I missed one dial this morning. But we're sounding better now. That's good. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad we got listeners that are willing to tell us that we're not sounding good.
Speakers are hot. Mics, fix y'all's mics. Thanks, T-Lat. At least she's listening.
Yeah, day late, dollar short.
How about now, T-Lat? Like right now in real time. Are we good now?
Yeah, well, we're good now. Travis Gunilak, Jeff Fonseca, Mark Jameson, Jimmy Driscoll, Jeremy Pena,
Who's
checking
down-
from Poti.
Somebody down below said it's been rectified. We don't have to go
Yeah.
there. You don't have to do that.
Richard King. Let's see who else. We got a good crowd this morning.
When was the last time you got
Michael
rectified?
Johnson.